So these are the 5 camera settings that you need to definitely know as a Samsung user. So the first camera setting we are going to discuss is the process to save space with photos. You know that the Samsung Galaxy actually takes a lot of storage. So when you take a simple photo over here, let me just take this random photo. I'll just open this photo, and then if I just swipe over to the details of that photo, you can see this photo actually consumes 3.27 megabytes, which is a lot of space for this one single photo, right? And if you're running out of storage, what you can do is you can reduce the space of this photo. So open the camera app, tap on the gear icon from the top left of the screen, then you can go to advanced picture options, and then you can turn on high efficiency pictures, which means that it is going to save space by capturing some photos. Now let me just come back. Let me take the same photo in the same condition, in the same light, and this time when I open that photo and then just swipe up, you can see it's only 1.9 megabytes. That's half a difference within the space, and you can see the quality isn't really that bearable and noticeable as well. Now similarly, you can do this and then turn this feature on for videos as well. So this time you can go to advanced video options, turn on high efficiency video. But personally, I like having high quality pictures, even though it's not really that noticeable, so I'll just turn this off for now. So the other feature on the list is we have the feature called Watermark. So what Watermark does is that currently if you take a single photo, you don't have any type of watermark inside of your photo. But if you turn on Watermark by tapping the gear icon, turning on the watermark option over here, and then you can also just tap on this watermark. You can choose what kind of watermark you want, whether you want a model name to be shown, Galaxy S20 Plus, or whether you also want to show date and time just like this. If you scroll down, you can also change the font, which is sharp and which is not a serif, and you can also select Roboto. Whatever else is the one that you actually prefer, you can just select them, and then you can choose the alignment of this. And then once that's done, I'll just come back. So let me just show you by turning on date and time. Let me come back over here, take a photo, and then let me open that photo. You'll be able to notice that there is this little watermark which was not available in previous photos. Now the other feature is actually quite underrated, and that is the grid lines. Because if you're a professional who take professional photos and videos, you need to have this, which is to actually position your objects together. For this, just tap on the gear icon from the top left of the screen, scroll down, and then here you'll find the option called grid lines. What this does is that it is actually going to put a grid lines around your icons so that you can just position them right at the center, at the same line, or at the bottom, or at the bottom right, wherever else you think is actually convenient for you. This option is actually quite underrated, so if you want, you can just turn on that feature respectively as well. For now, I'll just go ahead and then turn this feature off. The other feature on the list is we have a feature called voice commands. So what is that whenever you want to click a picture, right, you always have to press the shutter button or the power button. But with voice commands, you can click the picture by just using your voice. So just go to camera settings, scroll down, and then look for the option called shooting methods. And what this option does is that whenever you turn it on and then you say something, it's going to automatically take the picture for you. Last but not the least, there is quite an underrated feature. So if you're using a flagship Samsung phone, you have the 108 megapixel camera. In my case, I have the 64 megapixel camera on my Samsung Galaxy. If you're using S22 Ultra or the S23 Ultra, you have the all new 200 megapixel camera. But whenever you're taking a photo, it's not utilizing the full 200 megapixel camera because this is still a normal photo. If you want to utilize the full 200 megapixel camera or the 64 megapixel or the 108 megapixel camera, then you can just tap on this canvas at the very top, which is the ratio 3:4, and then here you have to select 3:4 with that specific MP's watermark over here, as you can see from the top left. And when you select this optionally and then you click a specific photo, only then it is going to take the sharpest photo ever if you just scroll it and then just zoom inwards towards it, and then you'll be able to see the difference between the previous photo and the next photo. This is how you can utilize and then actually max out the features of your camera on Samsung Galaxy. Hope this video helped you. If it did help you, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions though, feel free to leave them down. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video.